Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my Pan That Palette and Pan in Every Palette update. Don't know what the aggression was about. But anyway, if you're interested in seeing my progress for the month of March, so God knows when I will upload this because my Pan That Palette for February is going up today. I film everything a month apart and then I kind of divvy it throughout the month. But anyway, for March, then just keep watching. Okay guys, structurally we're going to start with our modern renaissance. We're going to move into subculture. We're going to move into the single eyeshadow. We're going to move into the Pan in Every palette and then my percentages, and then we'll finish off with some looks. Yeah, so let's just start with this modern renaissance palette. Show you where she was the last time, girl. Go and have a look at that. Oh my God, I don't even know. I haven't even looked at the picture. I should really look at the picture. And look at where I am now. Guys, this month is the most progress in the last over a year that I have ever made across my palettes. So yes, so I'll tell you the weights and then we'll go into uses. So I went from 178.95 grams down to 178.55. So I went down 0.4 this time, 0.4 grams this time, and I went down 0.37 the last time. So let's just go through the uses. I'll put it up on the screen for you. So golden ochre, we now finally have a bit of a dip. Don't know if the picture will show that, but I used it 12 times. We'll skip right across to antique bronze. I only used that once. Then love letter I used once. Cypress umber I used 4 times. On to the next row. Raw sienna I used twice. Burnt orange I used. Burnt orange. Where did burnt orange? I used that twice as well. Now, red ochre. Hello, welcome Pan. Welcome. I used it 3 times. Venetian red. I used it 3 times. We have another pan. We have another Juicy Lucy pan. And then warm taupe, I use that 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 times. And Realgar I used 3 times. Holy God, lads, that's great news. We hit 2 pans. If I'm wrong and you see it in the picture, I'll point it out. I did not look at the picture, stupid me. But we hit 2 pans in this palette this month. I just started mixing things with Ingot Duraline and making liners out of everything, and it's so great to be able to play with things like that. But I'm so happy about this. Warm taupe is getting certainly thinner. I'd like to hit side pan. I use it in my brows. I use it as a contour on my nose and on my chin. Not rushing with any of these products. If it takes me 16 years, it takes me 16 years. That's an exact hyperbole. I enjoy the products is what I'm saying. I'm enjoying them, so I'm just going to work away. I don't know when this will happen because you see this pan up here. I've used this pan over 50 times and I have not hit pan. But anyway, who cares? On to the next one. Now, let's start with the subculture. We have a lot of juiciness to get to today. Before, Holy God in heaven. Oh. And after, can you see that? Can you see? Oh my God, there's so much to say. Weight-wise, we went from 191.36 down to 190, which is 1.36 grams, and the last time we used 0.4. So let's start with the uses, and if it's not obvious, I'll point it out because I am a divil. I'm a divil watching other Project Pan videos, and I can't spot things straight away. So let's just start with Destiny. Destiny! Look at that, guys. Look at Destiny. So Destiny, where are you? I used it 3 times. Did I have pan in it the last time? I don't think so. Now I do. Adorn, I use that twice. All Star, we have a bit of a dip in All Star now, and I've used that twice. Mercury, welcome Mercury. I'm so happy with all the pan here. Axis, where are you? Axis I used once. Next row, Roxy, I use her twice. Electric is now gone. Goodbye Electric. I used it 6 times. Fudge, that's just not happening. New Wave, I use that 3 times and it's such a beautiful shade. Untamed, we have pan in her as well. And I used that, what do we say? Untamed. I use it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Edge, didn't use, and Rowdy I didn't use. I hit 3 pans in here and finished a shade, as far as I'm aware. It's 3 pans and an empty in here. What? I know. I just knocked a palette. God help me all. Next, single eyeshadow. I usually roll it in, sorry, matte cream. I usually roll it in as a single, but I had rolled it in the one in here. So let me show you where I was with here the last time. I did hit Big Juicy Lucy Panuel the last time, and I hit side pan on, I'm gonna have to take a picture of this because I can't show you. I hit side pan on the top, side pan on the bottom. It is expanded here, it's expanded here. Kind of struggling to get it, but I hit a bonus panuel. I think I'll take a picture of that just as well. Was not intending to hit that as I hit two bonus pans. You won't be able to see that, it's just a pinprick. It's a pinprick, but I hit pinprick panuel here too. Oh, can you see it now? No, it's like 17 miles away. How can you? We hit 2 bonus pans of this palette as well. Like, what is this? Like 5, 6, 7 pans? I must count it up. But that's where we are at that. I used the shade over 20 times, or 20 times exactly to be exact. So that's my pan, that palette portion. Then for a pan in every palette, we had rolled this bad boy in the last time. So I rolled in the shade Pride. Let me just try, okay? I don't think if there's a before, I'll show you a before. And here is where it is now. It's here. I've only used it 3 times. There's a bit of disruption. I just want to, every time I roll in a pan in every palette, this is only my second one, my goal is to use all of the shades in the palette, okay? So far this shade is an absolute queen bee. It is beautiful. I really love this shade. It's stunning. Okay, so I only used the 3 shades. I wanted to use everything. I thought it was fine that I would allow myself to do that. Let me just see. Okay, and then so far I've used this shade. This shade is beautiful. This shade up here is beautiful, and this orange shade down here is beautiful. This blue shade does not show up at all. It's 0. What I had done with it is I blended, you know, I tried to blend over a little bit with that. So it's a grand for like a blending shade, but otherwise it's no color. This shade is so shite, I'm sorry, but it's just so shite. It is so bad with my experience. Like it's such a gorgeous color, but it's shocking. Okay, so when you place it down on the eye, beautiful. Does not blend though. It is a pressed pigment. It can totally be down to my technique, and you have to be so slow and right. But anyway, doesn't blend. It skips. I do have hooded eyes. It skips. So like if I can find that picture that I took, I'll show it to you now, as well as at the looks at the end. But like it skipped, so I just had a gap, then like a gap of shadow missing. Then throughout the day, this blue faded to purple. It was just so bad. I've tried that shade 7 times, so no joy. And it's such a gorgeous shade. This, oops daisies. This blue shade here that I have quite a dip in now, this is such a gorgeous color, but for some reason this falls down all over your face, really badly all over your face, and that you can't get it off. I don't know why you can't get it off. So when I'm using this palette, I don't do my eyes first. I used to when I was younger, but I have to with this one. So we have other shades we need to use. So we have a lot of shades we like, and so far we have, well, 3 I don't really like, to be honest with you. So we'll see. I'm really glad I'm using it. I really like the color that I'm using. It's such a beautiful shade. And the first 4 shades I was using, I was like, God, why did I not like this palette? And then when I moved on to other shades, I was like, you're awful. But no, I didn't hit pan on that, so that's staying. So let's move on to our palette percentage portion. So the last time I had 70 palettes in my collection, 7 of those palettes had pan, and then that meant I had 10% of palettes with pan. This time, even though I hit like 17 billion pans this month, there was nothing new hit pan wise in this project, but I hit pan in 1 further palette outside of this project. So that means I have 70 palettes with pan, and I have 70 palettes in my collection. 8 of those have pan, and now I'm at 11.42%. So I've gone up 1.42. And then I'll show you my looks. So let's just... Okay guys, that was my update. That was really exciting for me. I started using things as liners. One thing I forgot to say, I started using Destiny as an outer corner shade, and it's perfect for that. That solved so much of my problems, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Take care. Bye.